Abigail in spiritual realm. In a world that values evidence and logic above all else, Abigail Walker found herself at a crossroads. Abigail, sitting cross-legged on her bedroom floor, eyes closed in meditation. She's dressed simply in comfortable clothes. A shaft of moonlight illuminates her face. Born into a family of renowned scientists, Abigail had been taught to trust only what could be measured, tested, and proven. Yet, something within her yearned for more. All my life, I followed the path of reason. But these dreams, these feelings, they don't fit into any equation I know. She closes her eyes again, taking deep breaths. As she meditates, a subtle golden glow begins to form around her. Abigail, just breathe, focus. Empty your mind. The golden light intensifies, enveloping her completely. Her expression changes from concentration to wonder. Abigail floats through a swirling tunnel of golden light, her body weightless, her hair and clothes floating as if underwater. Her eyes are wide with amazement and a touch of fear. Abigail, what's happening to me? The tunnel of light begins to open, revealing glimpses of an otherworldly landscape. Abigail lands softly on a hillside covered in grass that seems to shimmer within a light. The sky above is a color that doesn't quite exist on Earth, somewhere between violet and turquoise. The landscape is both familiar and alien. Trees whose leaves sparkle like diamonds, flowers that seem to sing, mountains that float slightly above the ground. Abigail walks forward in wonder, touching plants that respond to her touch by changing colors. She laughs in delight. Abigail, this can't be real, yet it feels more real than anything I've ever known. Abigail, did I just do that? Voice, yes. This realm responds to the energy you project. Abigail spins around to see Elara, a luminous being with a humanoid form but composed of shifting colors and light. Elara doesn't speak with her mouth, but her thoughts resonate directly in Abigail's mind. Elara, telepathically, welcome, Abigail. I've been waiting for you. Abigail, you know my name? How are you speaking to me without words? Elara telepathically, in this realm we communicate through the language of thought and energy. And yes, I know you. All souls know each other here. Elara, telepathically, come. There is much for you to learn. Abigail and Elara approach a breathtaking city of crystal spires and flowing architecture that seems to defy physics. Beings of light move through and around the structures. Elara, telepathically, this is the nexus where souls gather between physical incarnations. Here, we remember who we truly are. Abigail, who you truly are, I don't understand. Elara, in your physical world, you forget your divine nature. You believe yourselves to be separate, isolated beings. Here, we remember the truth, that we are all connected, all part of the same consciousness. They pass through an archway of light into a grand, circular plaza. The buildings seem alive, pulsing gently with inner light. Elara, someone wishes to meet you, Abigail. Someone who has watched over you throughout all your journeys. Abigail and Elara approach an immense structure that seems to be made of pure light. As they enter, the space inside defies comprehension. It appears infinite, yet intimate. At the center of the space is Seraphina, a magnificent being of intense light whose form shifts between humanoid and geometric patterns of pure energy. The light emanating from her is almost blinding, yet somehow comforting. Elara, Seraphina awaits you. Elara steps back as Abigail approaches Seraphina with a mixture of awe and trepidation. Seraphina, telepathically, Abigail. At last, we meet face to face. Abigail feels an overwhelming wave of love emanating from Seraphina, bringing tears to her eyes. Abigail, voice breaking with emotion. I feel like I know you, Seraphina, telepathically. You do, dear one. I have been with you through every moment of your existence. Seraphina, we are all connected, Abigail. Every soul, every being is part of a greater whole. We are one, and in this oneness we find our true purpose. Images flash around them, galaxies forming, stars being born, life evolving, all connected by threads of light. Seraphina, We are made of love, Abigail. Love is the essence of our being, the force that binds us together. You do not need to work hard to earn love. It is your birthright. You are loved unconditionally, always and forever. Seraphina. We are all part of the universal consciousness. We are spiritual beings living a physical life. Your bodies may die, but you, as consciousness, live eternally. Your true nature is divine, eternal, and unchanging. Seraphina leads Abigail to a vast open field, filled with millions of floating orbs of light. Each orb pulses with its own rhythm and color. Seraphina. Each of these light orbs contains a story, a memory, a piece of the collective consciousness. Abigail approaches one orb, which glows brighter as she nears it. Seraphina. Touch it. Abigail hesitantly reaches out. As her fingers make contact with the orb, she gasps. Abigail sees, experiences snippets of another life, joy, pain, love, loss, all in an instant. Abigail. I felt everything they felt, all at once. Seraphina. Yes. This is how we learn and grow. By experiencing all aspects of existence through countless lives and perspectives. Abigail moves among the orbs, each one lighting up as she passes, creating a trail of illumination behind her. Seraphina. These light orbs represent the collective consciousness of all beings. Each one is a story, a memory, a piece of the divine. They remind us that we are all connected, that we are all part of the same fabric of existence. The orbs begin to circle around Abigail, creating a vortex of light and color. She stands in the center, arms outstretched, bathed in their radiance. The swirling orbs coalesce into a single point of brilliant light that enters Abigail's chest. Her body illuminates from within as she experiences a moment of profound understanding. Abigail. I understand now. I've been looking for love and acceptance outside myself when it's been within me all along. Seraphina. Abigail. Remember that love is not something you need to earn. It is your birthright. You are loved unconditionally, always and forever. Embrace this love, and let it guide your actions and decisions. Seraphina. Abigail. Your purpose is to share the love and wisdom you have received. You are here to remind others of their true nature, to help them see the interconnectedness of all things. You are here to be a beacon of light in a world that often forgets its divine origins. Abigail. But how? How can I possibly explain this to others? They'll think I've lost my mind. Seraphina. You need not convince anyone with words alone. Live this truth, be this love. Your energy will speak what words cannot. Seraphina. It is time for you to return, Abigail. But remember, you are never truly separate from this place or from us. We are always with you, within you. Abigail. Wait. I have so many more questions. Seraphina. The answers are already within you. Trust yourself. Trust the love that you are. Golden light envelops Abigail once more, and she finds herself back in her meditation posture in her bedroom. Sunlight streams through the window, indicating dawn has arrived. Abigail opens her eyes slowly, touching her face as if to confirm she's really back. She looks around her room, at her scientific books and equipment, seeing them with new eyes. Abigail. How do I integrate what I've learned into this world of form and limitation? She stands and walks to her window, looking out at the city awakening. She places her hand on the glass, and for a brief moment, we see energy emanating from her palm, a reminder of her experience. Abigail. But I no longer need everyone to understand or validate my truth. I know what I experienced. I know who I am. She stops, closes her eyes, and takes a deep breath. As she exhales, we see the subtle golden light emanate from her heart, connecting to the sky, the ocean, the sand beneath her feet. Abigail. The veil between worlds is thinner than we imagine. Love flows through all dimensions, connecting us, sustaining us, guiding us home to ourselves. She opens her eyes, smiling with peaceful certainty. Abigail, speaking aloud to the universe. Thank you for reminding me who I truly am. As the sun dips below the horizon, for just a moment, the beach transforms into the field of light orbs, revealing that this reality and the spiritual realm are not separate, but overlapping. Abigail's journey continues, as does yours and mine. For we are all on the path of remembering our divine nature, our connection to all things, and the unconditional love that is our birthright. We see the golden light of her energy connecting to countless other points of light across the landscape, revealing that many others are awakening too.